Welcome back to my channel. This is Juggling Pink. I'm checking out this demo game called Discounting. It's similar to go supermarket if you played it before. This game already came out yesterday for $15.99 on Steam. For PC, I'm not sure it's compatible with controllers like Xbox or PlayStation, but I'm here checking out the settings. So Discounting is like a fast-paced game about surviving the chaos of crazy deals and non-stop action. And then you have to like advance against time, grab what you can, outsmart the madness, and then you can think about handling the rush hours and stuff like that. And it tests your skills and your patience to the test. So like, it's a mix of fun, strategy, and a little bit of chaos. That's what it's all about of this game. So let's jump in and start this game. You can see I'm doing my character as usual. So this is right here. This is how it starts off. So I'm not gonna read everything what it says. So you can see when I'm reading myself, it's when I'm moving the cursor on my mouse. So you know I'm actually reading. If you wanna read along, you can. I just feel like this is gonna be a cozy game for anyone that wants a chill game or looking for a cozy or chill game. Uh, this might be it for you. PDA, so personal assistance, digital, pretty cool, pretty cool. So it gives you like options, pretty much. So as you see, I'm still reading, kind of like scan through. It just gives you like what to expect and what to play and how to play, which is simple for a keyboard and a mouse. So right now we're reporting to Grace. So this is Grace. tool belt, which is like my slots of five. I can put items in, I believe. I'm not sure. I could press the numbers or scroll up and down. So I'm just figuring out which ones is easier to use. One, two, three, four, five, or scroll up and down. Oh, hey, this is our delivery guy. So he's the one, delivers our, products. Oh, and then I think she said that there's shelves products and cooler products. So I'm just picking up stuff here at my tool belt, pretty much. I guess that's how I carried it. And I'm trying to figure out if I'm supposed to place it here, and I guess not, obviously. So now I gotta go to the room where you have to actually place things. Where's the cash register? So I've just put it things where it's supposed to go. The shelves on the left side, coolers on the right side. Report back to Grace, tell her no, I finished that little task that she told me to do. Now, I guess I have to do some food. So I'm trying to figure out what food should want me to start selling on my first day. Okay, she's so busy about your fish at Monopoly. Ah, so you heard of my most ancient business move. Yeah, I get everything Fisher catches. Can you be convicted to give us some of your share? Actually, maybe you can help me. I could convince the CEO to launch a special holiday versus a fish that's named Fishmas Sticks. Great name, I know. Fish sticks with traditional holiday season cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger. I never heard of that. But for some reason, customers haven't been very interested. Now I'm like, well, I'll stockpile fisherman sticks. Set them a minute in stock for me, then we'll talk. I'm here to pick up fisherman sticks. Great. So, I'm charging you. They're quite expensive to manufacture. No offense, but if you have trouble offloading them, how much to send you the sticks? A offense taken, but I will help you secure renewing the game. Sorry, I can't give you any of our promotional material of fish mistakes, as we will never approve about marketing. So, we got to talk to the guy at the hardware. Here are my fish mix sticks, like Christmas sticks. Let's head over there. Back to survey customers, making sure everything's stocked. All right, I was just checking, seeing if I need to, make an order. I probably do need to make an order, which I did, for 2 points. I probably don't need all this, but just in case if I have to. Let's keep going. Let's start the day. Let's speed this up. I almost wonder, like, is this the only products we'll be selling? Because I noticed that it could be more. I'm just saying, it could be more. Like, what about soda, chicken nuggets, noodles, other type of fish, chips? I'm just placing more stuff in the room. I was a little bored waiting for a customer to like that because I was kind of moving a little bit too fast. I like how it shows the product with number ones or number two, three, eight. It would tell you like how many they grabbed. So that was a plus sign. So we sold by happy customers. Nobody's upset. But I see a fish. Only got one left. So hopefully nobody else need it. Oh, I've got the toilet paper and a can of something again. I forgot. I guess doing some more. Fish is sold. Oh, tell her no. I have one unhappy customer, which is the teller. She wanted fish. I don't have any. Maybe I probably could have just bought more, but it's okay. It's just a demo. I don't know why it takes in forever, but it shows like there are other products to each page and stuff, so it has 5 pages. Not bad, not bad. Full game soon. See, she was upset. She only came here for a fish. And it's all sold out. It looks like I'm done here, so close the shop. Now I gotta speak to Barbara to let her know I still owe Ted fishes. So let's gonna run to her and tell her that I completed my task. There she is. She tells me that she's making moves by her company, her fish company, and she's finding like different names to come up with. You know, kind of like a hashtags advertisement. And she's happy that I saw all of it. She was amazed, but she was like, "I didn't think you actually doing." Kind of hurt my feelings though. Let's go to the fish man. That I need some more fish. Now I can continue because it needs to be unlocked for the full demo. So if I want to continue, I will have to continue. And the demo will be finished once I go up top. So I went up top. Or not. I guess I was just checking the map again. So it shows the day and the time on a PDA, I think. But I will call it, I guess, a tablet. But I just don't know where to find Carl at the farm. So I'm thinking the demo. It's okay if I didn't get to do it. So there's the inventory. This is all your settings. If you're using a mouse and keyboard, you can change your settings. Or if you're using the controller. You can also change the settings, I believe, but I have to double check and make sure if it's compatible with Xbox or PlayStation controllers. If you're playing it with the PC, it would be easier for you, probably, or not PC. So he was telling me he caught more fishes, and this is what he have in stock. That's how much he is selling for, $100. So let me look at the perks. So perk points. So you could do some grades. Nice. And the percentages to lower the cost, I think. And there's also some challenge too. We could always lower the prices. I can pick this up, but I can't put it in the shop yet. But I'm gonna have it in my in stock. I am planning to buy this game next week for a YouTube video. Hey Tyler, what's up? You look distressed. I Grace won't be working with us anymore. Why? Wait, why? Did anything happen to her? What? No, no. She's fine. She's fine. So you fired her? It was necessary. Not that you're here. There wasn't much for her to do. Wow, these choices. I didn't come here to take another person's job. Deadly. I hear what you're saying. They don't fire her. I liked her as much as anyone, but opening a new supermarket wasn't cheap. We had to cut costs. I'm sure she will be fine. Wow. So this is the end of the demo. Thanks for playing. It's all on my wish list on Steam. I could also join the Discord. You can too. This game is fun. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to buy a full length game next week so I could do more. Alright. See you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I see you when I can. Peace.